That's true.
Just be like, just point.
Oh yeah.
Be like,
non-verbal cues.
For us.
Yo, what's cracking?
Glad you can make it.
Fucking
Yeah.
cracking, lacking.
Sorry I'm late, but I'm here now, so it's all good.
Let's put this out.
Yeah, I didn't know it was a whole vibe down here.
I just got this light bulb. Like they literally just delivered it. Literally.
This feels like a trap house. Brown bags on the table and dark room.
Brown bags on the table.
Guess
with
what the brown bags are filled up
with the jerk chicken and the gold chain, the heady.
Are we recording?
Yo, it's the Millennial Hipster Podcast, episode 31.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's... Here I am with my nearly and dearly beloved friends and co-hosts, Instajam,
Yo.
Boofmatic, aka Fubu Sweater, and JD, John David, aka...
John.
What? There's no Fubu sweater anymore after this.
Really? I feel like I don't want to let the Fubu Sweater die.
Swoobu sweater
is actually...
aka 16 megabytes.
Oh shit! It's
Alright, let's start this intro over anyway. This is getting out of control. Hey, what's going on? This is Boofmatic, and you're listening to the Millennial Hipsters Podcast. We got John, V,
Let's redo the intro.
and Jam B in the house tonight.
Boof is impersonating me. That's I love it. That's jokes. I like it.
Okay, so we're just gonna get this out of the way because, you know, we do the sad stuff first when it happens. So I just want to say to R.I.P. Stan Lee. Hey, everybody's favorite comic book Marvel creator.
I mean,
I feel like there should be a different sound for R.I.P.
I mean, I'm not saying that we're glad he's dead, but like just celebrating his life.
Okay,
Anyway,
right. That's fair.
Anyways, I just had a question. I just wanted to know, like, I guess go around the table. Who was your favorite superhero from Stan Lee? His creations.
Yo, was he a villain or was he a superhero? And was he Stanley's creation? The dude that had like the mind control shit with the globe head. You guys remember that one?
Mysterio?
Yeah, was it Mysterio?
Oh, Mysterio.
Was he Spider-Man?
Mysterio, yeah.
Yeah. I think that was Spider-Man villain.
That's actually a sick villain.
Yeah, he was he was fucked up. He was weird, but
Yeah.
I like that one. And like one fond memory I have of like Stan Lee is just him being the voiceover for one of like the greatest Spider-Man games that came out on like PlayStation 1, I think. It was like the first Spider-Man game. It was like kind of like the open world one that's out now, but I remember Stan Lee did like a voiceover. He narrated the whole game, and that was
shit, okay.
Yeah, so
That was really good.
fuck.
So was it, me?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I could ball it down to one character, but like X-Men, just as a comic book series, like that's my favorite. Like,
Did he make the X-Men too?
Yeah,
Marvel.
Like he was a part of all the.
every.
I think he had like one or two partners like in creation of these these series and stuff with these characters. But like he was like one of the main guys. He was one of the artists, like, you know, the art director for like, and you know, he was the creator of the stories and shit. So like, you know, that's why it's such a big deal. Like he was like one of the most important creators of like 21st century, I guess, like in terms of like pop culture and shit.
X-Men too. I just totally forgot about that whole thing.
Yeah, so I don't know, X-Men, I would say like that's my favorite series from him. When it comes to like villains, Magneto.
Yeah.
Magneto. I would say that's my favorite villain. But
I just have to go with the classic Spider-Man. Because he
can't go wrong with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He didn't live long enough to make a Sri Lankan superhero, man.
Yo.
He was doing an Indian one.
Yes,
Toronto.
there's an Indian Spider-Man, like a Bollywood film, like from the 80s.
Oh, that.
Oh, is that what you're talking about?
No, but
Is
that's
that actual? The whole movie's about Spider-Man, or just that one song? Because I know there's a music video where
I
they're
don't
like
know.
in the mountains.
I don't know, but I saw
I didn't see
I
this.
saw a clip online. I don't know if
the
it's from
mountains regardless.
Spider-Man.
yeah. And they had the whole dance and everything, but like, you know, this shows like how influential like Marvel Comics is around the world. Like, you know, it's so
Oh
like,
yeah, definitely.
you know.
Okay, but it doesn't take the Indian movie to come out for you to still.
No. You can't take the Indianness out of it, but like, you know, it's
Is that what it is? Like when you reach the Indian movie, that's when you know your.
oh,
shit
you
is
know,
really-
your reach is that
right.
far. Like,
Yeah, you've made it around the world.
No, I understand that.
Yeah, making making it that far out of like North America to like Asia when there was no internet, that's like pretty big.
yeah.
Well, that's what Thriller did,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because
Girly man.
There was a thriller Indian,
you know,
like
right?
spin-off
that
as well,
came
like-
out long time ago.
Yeah.
Like,
Like all these like these spin-offs were like from back in the day, but yeah, man, like that's how far the reach is. Like it's crazy.
He was actually, I read he was wanted to make oh no, not an native Indian superhero out of Canada who lives in Toronto.
yeah.
wow.
And then
They'll probably pick that up. I mean, like he died. I don't think his legacy will.
yeah.
You know.
And I guess more recently too, because all these Marvel or superhero movies kind of made a comeback in the last decade or so.
Yeah.
Like it kind of had a resurgence. So yeah, man. Rip Stan Lee.
Boo, favorite Stanley creation.
Nightcrawler. I'll go with Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
Why?
He's black.
Was he? No, I don't know. I liked him as a kid, I guess.
Creature of the night.
No, he was sick.
He could move through walls.
Yeah.
I just always thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Teleport. I guess that was it.
So are you basing your decision off like
His power.
yeah,
Power, yeah.
What power would you most want to have?
I guess so, but again, it's limited to the Marvel universe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Shit, it's true. If Mysterio could, like, someone just threw a rock at his head, that's it. The glass breaks, and then he's fucked. I remember because Spider-Man did it,
oh shit.
and then that's how.
That's how we defeated
how
him
we
with a
won.
fucking pebble.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. It's fucked up. But once he gets in your head, anyway.
Yeah, all right, well, yeah, that's all I wanted to start off with today. So, what you guys got?
It's trash!
Wow.
I mean,
Hey, yo, what's cracking, what's motherfucking cracking?
That's right.
Okay, I guess a lot of people have talked about this week, so we'll just lightly touch on this. Pusha T's concert gets raided by Drake stans.
Oh yeah.
The one dude gets pulled on the stage. They fuck him up. But apparently, there's like a whole bunch of fans in the audience, all like threw beer at Pusha T as he's performing the song "Infrared," which features the Drake diss.
yeah.
And then it was just insane when you watch the video. It looks like water, but apparently it's beer. It's a lot of beer.
Yeah.
Like it looks like a huge volume, man.
yeah.
I'm wondering if they like shook up cans or shook up bottles because
Yeah.
it's spraying up and from like a part like if somebody was really tall was tossing like a bucket of water at him.
Yeah, it
Like,
looked like
where's
a lot
the
of
fuck
shit.
is it coming from?
Like, how does this guy sneak a bucket into the fucking crowd?
Of beer.
Yeah, bucket of beer.
How do you get that past the fucking gate that beeps? Like, how do you the
Yeah.
bucket of water?
How do you pay for like that many tickets and then fucking throw beer at the fucking?
Okay, but people are speculating now that it was like a concerted effort amongst 30 people.
Yeah.
Let's all do it at once,
Yeah.
which is a little bit more plausible in my opinion.
But what
like,
trips me out is that they bought tickets to his
just
show.
to boo them. But see, that's that's a stand though. That's what a stand would do.
People do
Right.
that.
That is the definition.
Regardless,
of a
they'll just
stand.
spend the money in order to do that.
Doesn't money means nothing to a stand?
Like, yeah.
Like,
I don't know how much a Pusha T concert, but I'm pretty sure it's not cheap.
especially to get close enough to try to throw beer on.
To throw
right?
fucking
Like,
beer
you
in
have
his
to buy a
face, like-
ticket planning to throw beer on him, so you're gonna try to
Yeah.
be close.
You can't throw the beer the way those guys threw the beer with like.
I'd at least
those
sip it
plastic
first, and
cups.
then
That's
Yeah.
true too. What were they using?
Like,
Probably
you
using the
just-
tall.
Like you'd have to.
Just the camera angle just makes us speculate so much on this. Like,
Yeah.
there wasn't a good angle. I mean, people who were there obviously knew and saw what happened. But I mean, like, if you look at I only seen 2 videos of it, and they both don't have the angles that we need to really see what the hell's going on there. Anyways, it happened, and
You guys must have practiced. Yo, you get on stage.
So what Push is saying, like Drake hired some stands to do
That's
it.
what I was
that
gonna
was just
say.
he
I was
had a
gonna
tweet
be-
or something. He's like, "Yo, Drake paid y'all to throw beer." Yeah,
I was gonna be like, low key, what if Drake is like, yo, just go fuck this guy's concert up, man.
you know what? I honestly I think Push is just saying that shit. Like he's literally just saying
Create a
that
buzz.
to kind of like spin the angle.
Yeah.
Because like,
Because
I believe that there are actually Drake fans out there, Drake stans out there that live in fucking, Vaughn and where the fuck, like Thornhill, that pay like $200 to see a fucking Pusha T concert. They'll fucking pay to get in there and throw beer at him for free.
yeah.
Not because Drake paid them. Like,
Right.
there will be those fans. Like,
That's
trust
what a
me.
stand is. Right.
I
Right.
can't put myself in those shoes though, because like as much as I would,
We're not like that.
yeah, like an artist, I wouldn't go and do that.
Yeah. Especially like, if I got caught, then they'll kick me out and then my ticket's wasted.
Well, going to a concert is still going to a concert. You're still
They
drinking,
didn't-
smoking weed, having a fucking good time. You're still getting lit. It's not like
They're not having it. If they hate the guy so much, they're not going to be enjoying the music.
sure, but if you hate the guy enough to plan to throw beer on him, it's still a good time, man. Like it's like a concert all the same,
I
right?
guess it's fun for them because they, willingly did it.
it's like fun, but like malevolent.
If somebody dissed Nas, would you
You
go
know,
to their concert
they're-
to throw beer at them? Probably not. No.
Not now.
Yeah, no, not now
Maybe
either.
10
I think
10
it's-
years ago.
Okay,
No.
but would you be surprised if Drake paid some stands to go do
Okay,
it?
look, I'm not gonna rule it out because
Jokes.
we just saw.
That'd be crazy. If,
I wouldn't rule it out because we just saw 50 Cent buy out a whole bunch
my
front
goodness.
rows to shut down Ja Rule's
Amazing.
concert
Amazing
a
that
few
you
weeks
just said
ago.
this. Amazing
Yeah.
that you just said this.
So I wouldn't. I'm not gonna say it's true, but I mean, like, I wouldn't rule it out.
I think-
Like, I'm just artists using the pettiness,
Pettily, fuck it.
pettingly
Pettily, are they pettily doing
attacking
But
each other's
that's
concerts.
pettingly-
That's different.
It is different.
The
but-
50 Cent thing feels.
that's believable to me.
Yeah.
Because, like, who the fuck was a Ja Rule concert?
Well, he stated it himself, right?
he came out and said that he bought those seats so nobody would sit in them.
Yeah.
So I mean,
See, that to me seems more like a troll thing, whereas this is like,
Yeah.
this is an attack.
Yeah. And especially if they're, like, $10 seats, like, he can afford to buy them out. Like, that's believable to me.
Yeah.
And 50's so much of a fucking asshole that he would do that.
There's no seats
No.
at the venue where Pusha was performing them.
okay.
It's a Danforth Music Hall. It's stand up.
So even if Drake wanted to mimic that, he couldn't.
Yeah, no. This is a whole different thing. That's why I'm saying.
But maybe
probably
Drake
isn't
wanted
true.
to mimic that.
No.
What if it was like, one of Drake's sidemen's like, yo, some of my young boys are
Maybe
willing-
maybe it has nothing to do with Drake and just one of Drake's goons. That's what it
Yeah.
is, like, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it could
he's
be.
just being thrown on the bus through
Like
affiliation.
he has
like,
people handling shit. It's like
yeah.
he lets them make their own decisions. He's like, that's probably for the better, alright.
Yeah, you
guys
delegate
go ahead.
this. You do with this what you
Yeah.
want. But even still, I mean, that's a huge extrapolation. I would just say, hey, there are stands out there, and I'm pretty sure they're responsible for this versus Drake. And the thing is that a man was like, people are sent to the hospital and shit. Like there were some
Yeah.
injuries, there were police calls and
that's
shit.
serious.
So now the city is like saying like, hey, whenever like this violent shit happens and like Drake is tied to it or like there's some sort of affiliation, he just skates along like a charm. And
Yeah,
whatnot,
he hasn't
but
said anything.
He hasn't really said anything, but I mean like with,
They expect
Well,
him
yeah.
to be responsible for this.
like to a greater extreme when that
like,
innocent
respond.
bystander to a greater extreme an innocent bystander was shot at music, remember, at
Mm-hmm.
one of Drake's events at Music Nightclub, and she was killed.
Right.
You guys remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
She was trying to get into
that's
a
crazy.
cab and she got shot.
Yeah,
And
and
I
whoever
think-
did that,
You are a rude, terrible person.
And he came out and he was like, oh, I don't have the answers, like I'm not the one, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not the one chief, pretty
Affiliated
much.
and
yeah. It's like, is he supposed to help with every single fucking
That's what I'm saying,
investigation that
too.
happens? Like that's related to him? Like, it's like honestly, like, that's it's sad he could like express his condolences and whatever the fuck, but like, is he supposed to get involved with every fucking police investigation and FBI investigation like of things that happen in the city? Like, you better fucking hire the man and then cut him a check. Like, what the fuck?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
If it was me, I'd be like, I'm sorry, but you know, I'll donate some money to the family, make sure they're good, but you know, I gotta fucking keep it rolling. Like,
Yeah.
what can he do? Is he supposed to be the fucking ambassador of the city and like fucking be like Mother Teresa and like, hand out fucking diapers?
I
and
think
shit?
the thing is that his name is tied to these incidents.
I mean, again,
right?
let's zoom back in on this specific event.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
had to do, I don't know, this had to do with like his confrontation with Pusha T, and this is a direct consequence of that.
I don't know if confrontation is the right word though, because they never actually.
Yeah, they never-
confronted each other.
I don't really think this is like again, like I'll be clear, I don't really think Drake had his hand in this, man. I really do think it's some young, like some kids going.
But I still feel like it's affiliated with someone in his circle.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
That may be plausible.
Somebody said something. I'm
Yeah, that may be
gonna just
plausible.
say
Yeah.
that.
Bro, there are Drake stands out there.
I can't-
like stands.
That'll just
see it, that's
do
why.
things.
They're from Milton. They're from fucking Bolton. Like
The thing is,
Barry.
though,
Like they'll drive. They like fucking pray to Drake, bro.
the
Like,
thing is,
they
though,
are like
for sure. But you know what's funny? You know what's crazy is that for so long, Toronto has been wanting to be involved in hip hop. We've consumed so much American music over the last 30, 40 years, right? And now Toronto is actually being looked at, like revered as like a scene for like hip hop music,
yeah.
right? And that's why people are wilding now.
And some dudes will go to the end of the earth to defend that.
Because we've been waiting so long for it.
Yeah, they'll defend that shit to the death. I mean, not to the death, but I'm just saying, like, they'll defend that shit, like, in a way that's, like, more extreme than you would think, like, I think.
This could have easily resulted in death, man.
I don't
this
think
is insane.
Drake had...
Especially at a rap concert.
Yeah, the rap
Yeah,
concert, you don't know what's
yeah,
gonna happen. Like,
people are getting-
like, you know?
I'm on the side of, like, I don't think Drake had anything to do with this.
For sure.
I think there's, like... Because, you know, I've seen these kids on fucking, like, social media and shit, like, praising Drake, like... You know, Drake's a great artist, but, like... I'm just saying, he has a lot of fans out there that'll, like, do some shit for him. You know?
But do you think that's justified?
No. I'm just saying.
Do you understand?
I'm just saying they exist. He doesn't have to pay nobody.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you more? Are you like? I mean, is that a bad? Like, I'm saying it's bad because no one should be doing that for a rapper. Like, honestly,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah,
fuck.
yeah,
Like,
for sure.
But what
for
I'm
sure.
saying is, I think the rationale behind it is because like Toronto has been waiting to be put on, and now
Oh, yeah,
we're
for
on,
sure.
and now we're just screaming, like
Yeah.
basking in the
Maybe
glory.
that's part of the thing too. It's not part of it is like, yeah, we gotta defend Drake,
Yeah.
but we gotta defend Toronto and make us look tough and shit.
And anything threatening that, because it took us so long to get here.
Yeah.
People are like, "Yo, what the fuck?" Right?
Yeah.
I get it. I get it.
I get that, but then again, and I'm gonna play the other side too. Is that, you know, when an artist comes here that we all like, like you, I don't think anyone here doesn't like Pusha T, and then we just kind of, where this message is like, oh, don't come to our fucking city,
Yeah.
right? Which is like, it's
Well,
crazy.
those are the stands saying that.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Like,
imagine
we're more level-headed fans.
Sure,
Like,
but
I'm
what
fans-
if Pusha comes here and that happens every time he comes?
That's what,
Eventually,
is he even gonna come here
he's just
anymore?
gonna be like, listen, this is too much of a fuck this. Like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go where they love me. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, knowing Pusha, he's about that action.
So
Like,
he can handle it. He likes, you say he likes it.
He's about that. Yo, he came out after and
He did,
performed
which is
2 more
amazing,
songs.
And what we
Oh,
want.
nice.
He's like, fuck y'all. Like,
Which is
I'm
amazing.
here. Like,
That's a huge point too, by the way.
Pusha, he's like
Yeah.
about the life, like of beef. So
I think the
I don't know.
majority of the people who were there to see Pusha, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The majority of the
Pusha
people
fans,
did.
yeah.
That must have been an amazing moment for Pusha T fans that he came out and said, fuck it,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it
Yeah.
for it anyway. So yeah, he comes out and then he goes, he actually vocally says on the mic, like, yo, this guy paid people to come and throw beer at
Yeah.
me, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And then he just kept it moving.
How did the
This guy
crowd,
had-
how did the crowd react?
Oh, they must have been going insane.
they were like, you know, they were chanting. Some of them were booing.
But they were actually, the whole
Yeah.
crowd, actually, after they came out, the whole crowd was saying, fuck you or some shit.
Well, they're saying "fuck you" to the.
No.
I think when they're walking the guys out.
Oh, yeah.
Escorting the guys out.
Yeah. I think they were saying I don't know if they were saying infrared or something. They were like
Say-
infrared or some shit, like, or something like that,
I got the infrared beam.
because they wanted him to perform infrared, which is kind of crazy. Like,
That's sick.
yeah,
Okay.
but like this is hip hop.
yeah,
Like,
it's cool. I mean,
some
it's-
people
No,
are like
man, this is not hip hop.
I mean, I don't believe in people
Some
getting hurt.
people-
though.
This
I don't believe in
stupid
people.
beef
You know what's
is not
crazy?
hip-hop.
Some news outlets were reporting that one man sent to the hospital for life-threatening
Okay.
injuries. I was like, whoa, really?
Yeah, yeah,
and then
yeah.
other news outlets were saying there were some injuries.
Yeah.
One of them was like critically. I was like, what the fuck?
I'm not
What?
condoning that. I'm not
Yeah,
condoning,
which is crazy.
I'm not condoning that part. But yeah, I mean, it did result in some fucking shit. Like, but you know,
You know what? You mix young people with the culture and drugs
Yeah.
and a concert. Fuck, anything's gonna happen, man. Like, and the way that it is right now, it's like, you know, the we're all social media. We're all the credibility now is now being pushed into, okay, we're on social media, but like, you know, when it actually happens and when you come to our city, like, what's gonna happen? And I feel like Toronto is now we're not just riding this wave now. We're like at the peak. We're like snorting the coke, and there's traces of coke on our nose, and we're like overdosing on our own clout. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Cannabis is now legal in Canada.
yeah, and now and that's exactly. And now we're all just like ODing on. We're not rising to the top. Like now, I feel like we're drunken with power. That like we're drunk with power now, right?
right.
People in Toronto are just exploiting this whole like culture, like this whole influential. We've been an influence,
Yeah.
very much so in the past couple of years. So I think we're just like kind of coaching.
Drake is the sixth god, and like if he insults the sixth god, I guess his followers are
gonna go 6 mod.
Hey!
More truly, I talk.
My goodness.
More too free heads up.
But I don't believe in the violence. None of us believe in the violence. It is cool in terms of like hip hop beef and whatnot. But I mean, I don't want to.
Yeah, no,
Stop
we
the
don't want
violence.
anybody to get fucking hurt.
Yeah, like go to a concert.
and die and shit.
Like,
Like,
yikes.
that's different shit. Yeah.
Speaking of all that, hip hop, Black Friday coming up.
Tomorrow.
Black Friday deals, prices so black that are almost criminal. Okay, whoa. Okay. And so we were talking about this earlier, just like commercials exploiting the Black Friday like catchphrase.
It's a steal.
It's a steal, jump and a shot. Black Friday. Like what? Wait, what?
Where's the
Like,
Kawhi?
wow. Oh, then they have the Kawhi laugh in the back. Like,
I'm trying to think of some now. I feel like you
trust me,
guys were thinking of these
we
already.
were firing them off, and now I'm at a loss for words.
That's appropriate.
Hey, yo, what's cracking, what's motherfucking cracking?
Like,
With Black Friday.
wow, what's cracking with Black Friday? Black Friday deals that'll emancipate. Okay, you know what? That's how you know.
Deals that'll emancipate the park.
Wow. Okay, no. What did we say earlier? Boof said this. He was like, "Yo, Boof said it, not me."
Don't quote me.
He said low income. Okay, low income Black Friday sales.
You were promoting double G
Oh shit! Okay,
radio?
you know what's obscure radio name, obscure radio station names, NGGR radio. Okay, like you know you're up to something.
Talk radio. And...
You know what I mean? Okay, seriously though, is anyone buying
Anything?
any prices that are?
Black?
Did anybody see any sales?
Did we see any steals?
No.
Wow.
Okay, wow.
A rude, terrible person.
Okay, no, seriously.
Yo,
come on.
this happens every Black Friday. Just this like time of the year, I seem to be like caught up in so much shit that like I want to buy shit and then I like check the deals last minute and the shit's sold out.
I definitely want to buy like 360-inch TVs right now.
Yeah.
I'm looking at 3 different ones.
You don't. The thing about this time is like you're looking at
Every
shit you don't
year.
even need.
Yeah, it's so
You
true.
know, it's like I don't need this.
So crazy.
But I
I'm
mean,
off tomorrow.
No, I only buy shit
and
I
I'm
need.
literally gonna go
What
out
do you need?
and see what the fuck there is. I don't even
laptop.
know what I want. I don't even know what I want.
That's legit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
John needs a laptop.
I could see Jam
That's
like
legit.
fucking buying shit he doesn't need.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But cool shit.
Yeah, true.
Like
That's
this light bulb.
But you don't need it, but it's cool.
I bought this light bulb like right now.
We're sitting in front of a
Like, we don't
multicolored
need
light
it,
bulb right
but-
now.
Niggas in Africa don't even have light. You want 6 colors of light, bro?
Hey man,
It's-
it's time to swag out.
wow. Okay, this is a Minger light
Oh,
bulb.
this is cool as fuck.
Minger.
You get it on Amazon. It's probably not on sale yet.
Bluetooth light bulb, and it's actually pretty good.
It's $20, not bad.
Minger.
Yeah.
multicolor smart Bluetooth light bulb. Connects to your phone. You can control it with your phone.
iPhone, Android. Yeah.
You just gotta plug it into a socket.
So does the light bulb die?
Bro, the light bulb,
It's just plugged in.
it emanates. It like fucking illuminates to the beat.
Oh, sick.
Like you didn't see that part.
No, but like
I can do that right now.
it has Bluetooth in it and all that stuff, right? So does it like die out and you replace it like a regular light bulb?
I guess.
Oh
Pretty sure when this dies, you gotta buy it
Oh,
again.
shit.
Actually, that's a good question. Yeah.
That's actually I actually didn't even think about that. I'm so dumb.
Really?
Probably
Yeah.
gotta buy another one if
I was just like, oh shit, color light
I
bulb.
thought it's like a adapter kind of thing, maybe.
But you know,
It's a light bulb, like
these are like energy efficient light bulbs. Like all these new light bulbs that they come out with now, like the Philips one.
That's true. They do last a long time.
They last for like a couple
There's no
years.
doubt, yeah.
Like it's been a while since I've changed my light bulb in my room. I've had it for like 4 years.
yeah, this will last for
So
time.
yeah, I'm guessing it has that type of technology.
Even if it doesn't last for time, like $20 a year, I'd pay that to have.
For a colored light bulb, no doubt.
Yeah, that you could use it your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if you had like 10 of these bad boys and then you hook it up to your one phone, that's a party. That's a house party.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like there's one literally sitting
Yeah,
here.
that's true.
I'm gonna make this my main like light in my room,
Wow.
and then just like control it
and just
whenever
like
I want.
talk. And as you're talking on the phone,
Just talk on the phone. It's just like
wow.
emanating.
So yeah, okay. So you guys aren't buying anything for Black Friday.
Maybe a TV too.
Maybe a TV. Wow.
There's a-
Maybe a TV. I love how Black Friday's that crazy.
Maybe a TV.
on the way home. You know what I mean? Pick up a TV, whatever. Regular Saturday.
Just throw it in the back.
Throw it in the back. Yeah. Yikes.
Throw
How
it in the
big?
bag.
How big? What size? It's gonna go
I would go
fucking ham.
minimum 60.
Yeah, honestly. Like my goal is buying a 75-inch TV one day.
You guys are fucking.
You need the right space for it though.
Fuck it. You jam that wherever you
You
can.
can't put that in like your one
I'll
bedroom
fit that
condo.
wherever I go, wherever.
Pause.
Clear out a wall. I don't give a fuck.
Pause.
It's just been like a goal to have a huge. You know what's crazy? When I was a kid, the thing is when we were kids, like big screen TVs were such a fucking thing. Like
I guess so.
when we were kids, like when I was small, maybe even through high school too, having a fucking huge TV was like such a fucking thing. And so many of my friends had huge TVs, man.
Are you talking about the old school tube TV?
whatever it was, whatever the
Even
case was?
Even when it was those big plasma TVs that was
Yeah.
like a big
Tube.
and it was
It was
like
a big
re-
box,
it was,
but
yeah.
it's
huge.
But
bro.
it was flat.
It was flat, but it was a big
Took up
ass bat.
so much space,
Yeah.
bro.
It was like you're buying a fucking hutch.
Honestly,
Yeah.
It was a TV.
Like, it was like a car in your house. It
Yeah.
was fucked.
But the new thing is that it was flat in the front,
Right.
but the back
It didn't
was
matter
like,
how much
still
space it was
huge.
taking up behind it.
That's what I play PS4 on still.
You still have one of those? Holy shit!
I feel like it was a testament of how much like the man of the house was a man. Like he had the big TV.
yeah.
You know, he was a man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
TV got big glassy eyes.
I'm telling
I
you.
got the big TV. I'm
got the big
a
black
big
TV.
man.
Yes.
I don't know
No.
who you thought.
Big screen TVs was like a thing when we recorded.
Yeah,
I think
it
it's like subconsciously this is what it is. Like for me, for our generation particularly.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And because it was such a big thing, it becomes like the centerpiece of the room.
Oh yeah,
exactly,
That's
that's
the thing.
the
You
thing,
gear everything towards it. You point all your
Yeah.
fucking couch to it, and shit. And water beds too. Water beds was huge when I was.
Oh yeah.
That's something that's not around now anymore.
For sure.
Which is nuts because I still want a water bed.
I want to just try it out.
Gotta bring it back.
And I saw one the other day, but like you know,
What is it even?
it was at the brick and it was just there.
Is it comfortable to sleep on?
It was interesting.
It's for the thoughts, man. It's for the thoughts.
Oh, it's
I don't know
one of
who you thought.
Yikes.
Okay.
Okay, so maybe a TV.
I don't know who you thought.
those. What is that?
So, some
Random
old
clips?
guy from Instagram.
Oh,
Oh, you don't
the
know
white
this
dude?
guy.
The
Yeah.
white dude hitting the pipe?
Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Have you seen his other videos?
I saw that you guys shared some videos in the group. I went to his page and all the thumbnails look the same. It's him outside in the morning,
Smoking some fucking whatever.
Doink chats.
so like the sky in the background.
Okay, but did you guys see? Wait,
Yo, yo,
Oh,
yo,
you
yo,
got
yo,
some?
yo. What's
I was gonna clown the government.
do it.
I'm just clowning them on like it's a month after legalization is a bit over that, and I'm just reading now. There's like people are complaining. There's mad complaints, not about just the lateness of the orders, but now the orders are finally coming in, and people are saying they're getting like moldy weed.
Oh my god.
Super dry shit.
Wow.
Hella overpriced shit.
Of course it's overpriced.
Yeah.
Of course.
Like
The prices? I thought
They want to make
people
that
are complaining
dough.
about literally like moldy weed.
Is there pictures?
No, not really. But there's a whole article here on CP24.
Cannabis is now
So it's
legal.
like, I don't know, man. And I've just been reading, like, basically it's just what everybody, could speculate now. Yeah, there's been a spike in the black market because, well, like, government's fucking up.
And they gotta move their shit quick, so it's probably fresher.
Yeah. That's it. That's just it. And they said they won't be able to keep up with supplies till at least, like, a year. Which is, kind of weird. Anyways.
Cannabis is now legal in Canada.
Process
Yeah.
and legalities, I guess, are all cool, but the product itself is what?
is bullshit. But anyways, man.
Moldy weed.
Yeah.
Ew,
So
that's something I've never gotten from.
yeah, I've heard about this. I've heard of it. It just sounds so nasty. Like, what do you see on it? What's moldy weed look like? What does it have, like, patches?
No, that's
of,
why I asked for the picture.
Can you get returns and exchanges?
I don't know, man.
Oh, interesting.
I hope you don't get fucking sick or, like,
Yeah, that's another problem.
be careful out there, people. That's my little PSA.
Wow.
I'm still gonna order it eventually. I'll give it some time. I'm not gonna get anything from OCS for maybe like a couple months.
I want to wait till
There's still a lot of places you can go and
It's
get.
still
That's what it is.
yeah, still janky.
I want those private. I'm gonna wait like 6 months before I actually go into a store because that's when the privately owned places are gonna get their pass in April.
Right, or in April. That's a long time to wait, though.
I know, but then there's the online. Online
This is like
guys are still.
This is like 8K just came out and you're buying an 8K TV right away.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
just wait on it.
This is like when they release, the online for like a game.
Oh,
And then,
yeah.
and then the first week you can't connect, it all fucks up.
Right.
Like,
Right.
it's all sold out everywhere, and then,
Okay. So it's like
people have problems,
glitches.
all the glitches and shit, and then they have to patch
They
it.
released it too early.
Yeah.
just typical. It's just typical like phase of the rollout. That's what it really is. It's like the initial phase.
You have to wait for the 2.0.
That's what it is. They're gonna put the patch on it,
Yeah.
and
It's
just
still
just-
good. Like we're ahead of the games because I guess we started right.
It just sucks that Canada Post had to be on strike like during this whole thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So that's just
Yeah.
interesting.
I ordered some like Type C cables, and like I've been waiting for them for like 3 weeks. 3 months.
3 months.
Yes.
Wow.
Since September. And all they are just like cables. Like
The
they should
only
be
thing
here by
people use mail for is for ordering shit, though. That's the thing,
Yeah.
right?
But I felt like postage or mail in itself was dying, and then this came out, and then we're relying so heavily on Canada Post. Why can't they partner with like a privatized shipper or something?
Well, Canada Post is like government. Isn't government?
So this is something I'm confused about too. So I think they
they're not
own.
private.
I think the government owns them,
Yeah.
but they're not like I don't think they're They're not a monopoly. Like there's UPS, there's FedEx, there's Purelator.
Yeah.
There's always those delivery services that you can do mail with.
Canada Post is free, right? So how's it free?
Canada Post I would not say is free. You have to pay for your stamps. You got to pay for your express post. You got to pay for your
Well,
register
when
mail.
you're mailing shit out, I normally get Canada Post shit free. Like all my deliveries, mostly.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
you're
Unless you're
doing
paying,
Or it's like
You're not paying shipping.
I mean on.
but you're paying shipping to the company
look, with like little shit.
Company that's paying.
you're buying the thing from.
Yeah. I mean, I know.
most of the time.
I know if you want to express post or registered mail, it costs, and if you want to send an envelope.
I mean that's express,
Like-
right? That's like the
Yeah.
express service.
right, and registered mail, and
Like I'm talking about standard mail, but yeah, you do have to pay.
Standard mail.
Like
Even
as you're
for
saying, you have
stamps,
to pay.
right?
Is there any delivery fees for the OCS stuff? You guys know?
I think so. I think on some products there might have been delivery fees when I was looking at
Oh
it.
yeah, like if you buy like a bong or something,
Yeah.
it's like a big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's fragile and shit. So they probably like they'll charge shipping for, that.
handling too.
Yeah.
Shipping and handling
in a
for that,
box
yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff and whatnot.
I guess it's exposing the flaws in Canada Post.
And then you'll still see like the dent in the box when you still when you get it.
Wow.
Like,
Because
Because like how? Okay, let me get into a rant.
You know how to
Let's go.
go.
Like how do these motherfuckers like still drop your shit? like, you know, it'll say fragile all over the box, like just, you know, taped all over the box. You'll see it stamped all over the box, and the box will look fucked when you get it, and then you'll be like, oh fuck, did they break my shit? You'll dig through the shit, and you'll be like, oh fuck, thank God, it's like, you know, it's still intact, but because like they have all the.
What did you buy that you scared? Like, what did you buy that came in a fucked up box?
My NPC.
Wow.
Yeah, and my I bought like a couple pair of winter boots like a couple years ago, and that like it wasn't fragile, right? It wasn't because they're boots, right? But the box saw fucked. Like I'm just like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Like, you know, like I don't know. These delivery guys don't give a shit. Especially when shit's fragile. Like, they'll fuck the box up just to make sure it's fragile. Like,
You know,
like be like,
you know what's crazy though? It's
hang it up, start punching it.
but you
like,
do hear
you see a rocky scene.
You do hear all that stuff. It's like Creed too. You do hear all that stuff about like how Amazon employees aren't paid and all this next shit. They fucking slave labor them. They're like women are like putting boxes in while they're giving birth to babies and shit. Like all this next shit.
No, I'm not even talking about Amazon. I'm talking about
just like
Canada Post in
true,
specific.
yeah.
Like,
Well, that's why they're on strike now. See?
yeah.
Because they weren't being appreciated. So all that time they were delivering boxes
fucking
being
your
pissed
boxes up.
as fuck, and then now they're just like, fuck it, we're not going to do it anymore, you know. But they've written some legislation to force workers back to work at Canada Post, and like it has been, it's affected a lot of people. It's affected just like where I work too. It's like, you know what I mean, it's male heavy pause, and. Wow.
I ordered a PC once.
Was it in a fragile box?
It was in a fragile box.
Did they fuck it up?
I was in my basement. I heard the guy.
That's my only question.
I heard the guy drop the box on my front step from my basement.
Oh my
You
god,
heard him?
motherfucker!
And it's not like he dropped it by accident. He's like, "This is the delivery," and he's like holding it up and just like,
Oh my god.
And he tossed it down the stairs?
"No,"
He
but
had
like,
his hand like this, and then he went like this.
yeah.
Oh. Why couldn't he just bend down? Why couldn't he just bend down?
You know
to
how
put
they
it
hire
down?
guys to deliver those things, right? You take your own car. He's like a fucking Uber dude. He's basically an Uber driver, and he goes to.
So he's not really like a delivery person.
No.
Not really.
Because I was looking to do this part time, and yeah,
Wow.
all you need is a driver's license and clean driving record.
And then a company will let
man.
you deliver
Yeah,
packages.
so you take your own van and you pick up the shit from
Yo, it's
places. and you
surprising
just
me how
drop it off.
people just don't have common courtesy, like for other fucking people.
know.
Like it's insane, bro. Like, are you serious? This man with the fucking swan dive, like he picked up the box and it was this. Like,
Everything is
man.
outsourced now. Everything is outsourced. Like delivery, food, drive. Like now in Japan, you can Uber. Like if you have to be somewhere, you can Uber someone on the screen, and they'll walk, and there's a face. Have you seen this? They strap an iPad to someone's face, and it's your.
They'll be there in place of you, like body wise, and they'll just have you conferencing with the motherfucker while
it's a
they.
strap on an actual person's face.
Yeah,
I'm not lying. I am not. This is
tablet.
It doesn't surprise me.
This is a beta, though. You have to think about it. Like, this is a first initial stage, like, but it's a thing that they're trying. What you're doing is you're just FaceTiming, and someone straps the iPad to their
I'm not
face.
against it.
I'm not against it, no. Actually, I'm not, to be honest. Because if it's a lecture or, like, something, it can't be a doctor's appointment,
like-
for Christ's sake. Like,
The reason I'm
like-
saying I'm not against it is because of it's job creation. As fucked up as it is, it's job creation, especially in the world where technology is moving forward and forward, and people are getting replaced and replaced. It's a service. It's service industry.
Wow.
Sounds ridiculous.
true.
People
You're
will get
absolutely right.
replaced with that.
Yeah.
Because I've seen that at trade shows before where it's like that, but it's on a Segway type thing.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the iPad is strapped to that Segway.
And it's the person.
Yeah.
So mans have the man strap on their face, bro.
okay, what they're doing with robots now. You don't have to be, it's not a human anymore, which is
Oh
even better.
right, yeah. It's just a Segway. Well,
But I mean, it'll
insane.
probably sell for
dissolves
novelty.
my point.
Novelty alone, right? They'll probably make some money.
Yeah, yeah.
Uber created. I feel like Uber started that, or whatever the first company that was that did it with driving. You know, like whatever company that did that, because then everything else followed. Like, okay, if we're gonna do driving, we'll do deliveries, and we're gonna do deliveries. We're gonna do Airbnb now. You can just fucking walk into anyone's house. Like, then we're gonna do that. Then we're gonna fucking you can be a person. Anyone can be you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. So I mean, I'm not surprised. I think it's for the better.
So I don't know if you can just download your fucking consciousness, transfer it.
Right,
into another
download your
body.
consciousness. I'll be there for you, man.
I'll be there for you.
Literally, I always said.
I'll be there for.
The thing is, I always used to say, like, I'm too lazy. I wish someone else could go take a piss for me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's so many things I wish other people could just do for me.
But taking a piss for sure is like, if someone else could take a piss for me, that would be amazing.
But piss is so relaxing, yo.
Yeah.
But it's only relaxing because you have. It has to be relaxing, because if it's not, you don't want to do it, and therefore you'll die.
And you'll
Like,
die, yeah.
That's what it is, right? You have, like, even if you're in the shittiest bathroom.
You piss and shit because you have to.
That's what it is.
I mean,
Like-
it's not because you want to.
Like, it's not like, yes, I can't wait to piss.
You know what? You bring up a good
No,
point.
I do feel like that sometimes.
You bring up a good point, because every time I need to piss, it's always at an inconvenient time.
Yeah, no.
It's always when I'm doing the most important fucking thing. And I'm just like, no, I can't leave right now. I need to, fuck. And then you'll have to go piss.
Be back. Yeah.
Like, you'll be in the middle of something, like, you know, I don't know. That's just me, but.
Really. And you'll always be wearing some heavy jacket.
And the winter is rough.
Oh,
What is this? What is this?
The only times I'm lazy to piss is like when you wake up in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to
when
get
you
out of bed.
no. If you get up at like 3 a.m., you have to piss.
Oh yeah.
I would Uber piss the shit out of that. Like,
Uber
bro,
piss.
like,
Yo.
how much does this cost? 50 cents? How much would you pay someone to piss for you? I would say, like, come on, $1.
But, like, do you want the standard piss or the express piss?
True. Because, like, do you want me to stand there and get all the liquid out, or do you want it to be instant?
Or do you want the fragile piss so they can punch you in your balls?
We got the pee. We'll throw in the poo too for an extra $5.
Fucking
Done.
Luxury
Right.
service.
Get that out of the way. Get the piss and the shit. You can shit now, and that way you won't have to do it later when you wake up. Boom. Extra 5 minutes for work. Wow.
Extra $2.
And then Canada Post goes on strike, so you can't piss.
Wow. No. Oh my god. Wow.
What?
Eventually, if you could do that, they would have already done the technology for Uber care for someone, like Uber love, Uber happiness. You know, like
That's gonna happen, bro.
I'm neglecting you. Done. Kids raise my kids. Uber raise my kids. Essentially, Uber raise my kid. Can't somebody else do it?
Or Uber thoughts.
Yeah, they have that. What's that called? Oh, there's a thing.
Are you fucking
There's a
kidding
term
me?
for that.
Surrogate?
Fast hires or
Outsource?
there's a site for this too. Like you just post random tasks.
Things that you want someone else to do.
Yeah.
So it's like outsourcing.
There it is.
Yeah.
But no. It's like Uber outsourcing. Like
like,
anyone can come and do it.
Uber
you know?
source.
It's like I need someone to shovel my driveway this morning.
Yeah.
Done.
$5. Yeah. Random shit like that.
I want to
Yeah,
see this. What is this
Uber-
called? Fast hire?
I don't remember what it's called.
Is it prevalent in Toronto? That's the thing. Because that's when.
I think so. It's like a whole
It's interesting.
like a new industry.
Instant job.
They need Uber thoughts.
Yeah, instant
that would
job.
sell.
That's
You need Uber
hookers.
thoughts.
I love all you thoughts.
Yeah. Like if prostitution were legal, but the thing is, people would end up like killing a lot of prostitutes.
Yeah.
It's always a risk. There's always a risk to that. Like that's the thing. To be able to just have sex ready to go, like as a commodity, it's hard to really legislate. Like it's hard to regulate because
Yeah, because there's all fuckers out there.
sex workers are the most like underrepresented and most exploited. Like,
Yeah, they need a union for sure.
that like how the fuck that's what it is, right? But it's
The
then
sex union.
Uber sex and then Uber like.
The sex union is now legal in Canada.
I'm telling you, Uber piss. Once they get Uber piss down, that would be the end of everything. Like, if you can piss for me, Uber sex has already been done. Like,
Uber shit.
Uber fuck. Like, why? You know, sex is such a stressful.
Uber go to work for me.
Uber live. Just hook me right up to the Matrix. Done.
Just like the box.
Uber simulation.
Put me in the fucking
Drop.
Sims.
the box like, I believe I can fly. Oh,
I don't know why you guys find that so hilarious.
why can't you just put
He's so lazy. He couldn't even bend down to put the
why
box.
can't you just put the box down? Like
You had total disregard for your shit. That's why.
whether or not you enjoyed it shit or not.
You didn't give a fuck. Like,
You know what's funny? Hours, maybe like an hour before we recorded, someone had delivered an Amazon package to your front door. We were just right?
yeah.
So
You passed.
and the guy, and essentially it is like the Uber delivery guy because they rang the doorbell and dipped. By the time I opened the door, someone had already driven.
Oh yeah. You like caught it before he.
before
he
it
went
hit the
like this, and then you were like,
It was actually in the air, and yet he was driving off. So I don't know how fast
he just went like this.
he threw it up and didn't even look back. He threw it up and he was in his car. That
He
was
threw it as far as he could have.
Wow. Yeah.
And he drove away.
By the time I opened the door, I had caught the
You're
package
like, oh
and seen
shit,
him
where did this
driving
come from?
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Insane.
Sounds like a skit we should do.
Yeah, possibly.
Different
That's-
ways Canada Postman's deliver pizza.
Oh my god, I hate Canada Post.
The thing is, and the delivery mans, those delivery mans are Toronto mans, so it's Toronto mans delivering.
Oh
it back.
yeah, that's why.
That's the thing. We're in Toronto, right?
They're
So-
same guys from the Drake concert.
Right.
Pouring beer all over your fucking package.
That was a freak
Pause.
out. Yo, the guy. Remember LFO?
LMF.
No. New
Oh,
kids
yeah.
on the block had a bunch of hits. Chinese food makes me sick. I think it's fly when girls stop by for
That
some.
song sounds familiar, yeah.
So-
That song's still sick, man.
What about Girl on TV? I fell in love with the girl on TV.
You know that you know that line that you just said? Chinese food makes me sick.
Yeah. That's LFO.
Eminem.
Made a song and made fun of them.
Oh.
and sing suck my dick or some shit. And sing suck
Yeah.
a lot.
Yo, I thought that, like, the way you're saying it, I thought that was
was
from
the-
Eminem. That's not from Eminem?
No, there's an original.
Oh, so he made fun of them.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, well, fucking 20 years later. I'm
Wow.
Yeah.
Insane.
I'm
So
like,
anyway,
that sounds familiar. Like, okay.
one of the guys
I know
from
it
that
from Eminem.
song just died.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, RIP.
LFO.
Shout out.
I guess.
I mean,
I've just heard of this
wow,
song.
that was a crazy song though. That was crazy.
Yeah, I never heard the original song.
Yo, Lion King trailer coming out. It's the real life movie and shit.
Shit.
Childish Gambino, Beyonce as the
Oh, yeah.
Lion King mother. Actually, I don't know who she
Really?
but Beyonce's
That's-
in it, and
that
Childish
sounds-
Gambino's in it.
That sounds lit.
I think Childish Gambino's either Simba or like God. I'm not sure who he plays.
Wait. So they're playing lions?
Yeah,
that
the
how it
Lion
works?
King. Yeah.
Is
They're
live
gonna
action?
just do all the characters.
Or is it CGI?
Wait,
so
remake?
it's not actual lions as the Lion King.
It's them.
This
It's
is
human.
the teaser trailer.
Oh, what the
teaser
fuck?
trailer. The teaser trailer.
So they're Africans.
Yeah, it's Black Friday Lion King deal.
African Friday.
Everyone's going apeshit over this trailer. Like Jay-Z's the dad, Beyonce's the mom. Like,
Oh, no,
my
no.
God.
Michael Jackson's Rafiki. Like
Michael Jackson's blacks?
it's literally like it's like one of those.
Pusha T's Scar.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's one of those Black Panther movies where they cast like a whole black cast.
Simba.
and all-
Drake, Simba, Pusha
Because he
T's
likes
Scar.
like baby Simba.
Yeah. Oh, the Migos are those three hyenas.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So it's maybe it's CGI, but mouth CGI
So
with real animals.
kind of watching the trailer right now.
Oh man, would this be a fucking infringement?
No, you can't really do it.
So what it is, it's CGI.
Okay.
It's like,
Oh, that's sick.
it's
I'm gonna watch it.
CGI
Yeah,
of
it looks good.
real animals.
That's sick.
Jam's pissed.
I don't like
Why?
no. I
That
don't like
sounds
when
crazy.
things are CGI'd out.
Why
Like,
not?
How would they? How else would they be doing? How else would
How are
they
you
do
gonna get a
this?
baboon to lift a baby cub across without dropping or ripping it across?
I respect it. I respect. Shut the hell up.
Crowd of antelope.
Oh, gee, okay.
You guys want me to talk? You shut the
Go
fuck
ahead.
up.
Go ahead. Dude, say your shit.
Okay, I'm
You
good.
you let me talk. Like,
Donald Glover, Seth Rogen, Black Panther, John Oliver, Keegan Michael Key, whoa, Beyonce, James Earl Jones. Wow, James Earl
Yo,
Jones.
this movie's gonna bring in huge dollars.
James Earl Jones was the
I'm gonna be sick,
original.
too.
Mustafa. Right? Yeah.
You know what kind of vibes that movie's giving me? Planet of the Apes.
Oh man.
It's gonna be like intense like that.
Why? Because it's all black people, eh? Okay, I see what you're saying.
Oh God, they got me.
Wow.
Yo, that was the Rosie O'Donnell thing, wasn't it?
Oh no, the Roseanne thing.
Roseanne.
Yeah.
Holy, everyone's going crazy with this Lion King shit. Yeah, actually, it does look crazy. That's gonna make racks.
Sorry, I just have to cycle back a bit. I found a picture of the moldy weed.
Oh my goodness.
It looks like
Yeah,
a
that was
little,
moldy.
little spider web in the corner there.
That's disgusting, man.
It's like a piece of cotton got caught in it.
It's a cheese.
Ew. UK cheese.
Okay, wow. You think that's what they? Wait. Yo, lettuce. Yo, apparently the lettuce is poisoned and shit. You hear about
Roll the
this?
romaine lettuce.
Yo, they're recalling all lettuces and shit, so everyone's like
All
throwing out their fucking lettuce.
Is it just like one manufacturer?
CDC says drop the romaine and bleach your fridge.
What the hell?
God damn.
FDA official gives update on E. coli outbreak, but you can't eat romaine lettuce.
When did this happen? And from where? What?
I have that shit at home, bro.
Disease control prevention.
Just
issued a
all
warning.
romaine lettuce? That's it?
Yeah, it can't
Like,
be all of it. It must
All
be
of
like,
it in Canada?
It must be like
Likely
one,
that the implicated produce is from
producer.
California.
Yeah, like what's the producer?
But I also heard on a Canadian radio station too that there's been concern. Wow, right before Thanksgiving weekend too,
Well,
People-
that's in the States.
eating all kinds of food. Right, but I'm sure like some of it is leaked over here too because we may import lettuce from anywhere, right?
I gotta check that out.
Lettuce from Cali in the winter? Yeah, I'd say it's probable.
And then they have like an E. coli outbreak on like chicken. The motherfuckers are like,
How serious is it?
they're not cutting their nails and they're fucking scratching their asshole and they have the shit underneath their fingernail.
Wow.
Kind of like die from it.
That's E. coli. That's where E. coli comes from. So stop doing that shit.
And they're just smearing the shit on your fucking lettuce, and then you're eating your burger, and you're like, yum, 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 yum. It's good.
I'm voting on E. coli comes from the water they're using to wash it. Because initially that's where the breakouts
But
were
E.
happening.
coli is bacteria.
Yeah, but that's where when we have first had E. coli scares like in the early 2000s. I think that's when we started like hearing it more and more. It was in the water supply.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's coming from the water supplies.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So,
But it just, I mean, that's not where it starts.
oh, it's shit.
It's shit.
It's doo doo. It's poo poo.
From here, no, yep.
If you know, you wash out. All right,
Okay.
I'm never eating out again. Well, fuck, I can't even eat at home anymore.
It's true, right? You can't eat it.
You can't eat at home
because they're getting right into the
Pause.
grocery bag. They're getting right into the grocery
It
bag.
can take
Pause.
a week for symptoms to appear.
A week?
You have to eat mutton balls. I mean,
If this was 1996,
You want some mutton balls?
balls.
if this was 1996.
If this was 1996,
Okay, so here we are. Tekashi 69's in jail.
oh shit.
What the?
One shot.
Oh my gosh, and nobody gives a shit.
will
Okay,
get
wait.
you in jail.
Does anyone have any Tekashi 69 bangers?
I want to say that I have not listened to any of this fucking kid's music, and
He's annoying,
I'm
man.
boycotting it.
He's been damn annoying.
Don't listen to this shit.
Yeah.
I mean, some of it's hype,
But
Okay, what? Okay, what?
but I don't know. I can't put a name to
wait,
any
I don't
tracks.
like his music. Some of it's hype.
What the? Don't listen to his shit.
That's not a
Some of it's
compliment.
hype.
It's not a compliment.
It's a description.
I'm just describing it.
Okay.
I didn't
Oh,
say-
you mean like hype as in energetic?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I thought you meant hype as in I like it.
No, it's high energy music. I get it. But
I like it. He's don't like it.
we talked about rappers getting arrested for like stupid shit and all that stuff before. So I mean, like, I guess
this is like different level arrested.
I think it's stupid. I think it's stupid, and the fact that it's even happening is it's just stupid. I don't know what else to say. I'm just gonna pass it off to you guys, and then I'll come back to this.
Okay, I'll talk about it.
So you guys have something actual to say about it. I don't.
I think this goes back to what I was saying on like a couple past casts ago, that like back in our generation, like we used to sneak around when we used to do our dirt. Like, you know, if we did anything wrong, we didn't let anybody see it, or like that was the whole message of like, oh yeah, if you do dirt, don't let the fucking cops see you, don't hide from the cops, or like, you know, not that we hide from cops, but I'm just saying like that was like the mentality. Like
then, right?
you if you're gonna do something wrong, you're gonna do it low key, right? Mm-hmm. These kids don't know like low key has like dipped out of the dictionary for these kids.
Yeah.
And they just put all their shit out there, and they're just like, yo, I do this, I do that, what's going on, like, you know, and they're like, yo, I'm on top of the world, just because they're getting digital feedback and digital what do you call it, digital clout, praise. Like they're getting praise off of like, because they live in that world. They live in the digital world like 24 fucking 7.
Yeah.
So like whatever feedback they get from the, you know, their phone, that is like real life to them. So if somebody's like hyping them up and pumping them up, like, yeah, man, like you're dope, you could do anything you want. Mm-hmm. They think they could do anything they want, like in life, and they don't have to like
Start thinking they
don't have to map out like, you know, their shit, and that's just not how life works. Like if you're gonna do your dirt, you don't put it out there for people to see. And I'm not condoning like, you know, people doing wrong shit, but I mean, if you're gonna do wrong shit, I'd say be smart about it. I don't know.
Nowadays, like, shit didn't happen unless someone saw it. And not someone seeing it in person is not even enough anymore. You have to have a video or a photo and put it somewhere.
Yeah.
Or someone else records a video of you doing it and they put it online somewhere.
Yeah. It's all for that moment. It's all for the clout. Like, if, you know, if I filmed you guys right now and I fucking smacked this light off the fucking table, that would get like 1 million views. And like, people literally do that for
get 1 million views. What yo?
Let's do that right now, yo.
Slap me up. I just think it goes down to like, what do the fans have to say? Like most of us, first of all, like most of us fans are young as fuck.
Right.
Okay. Do they even care?
He's young as fuck. He's like 20.
Right. Like,
20.
do his fans even give a shit? They're just gonna listen. They're gonna move right on to the next artist. Like, I just feel like when we were growing up, like, you know, maybe if artists went to jail or if something happened to them, there was like it was like a big deal. Like it was
a big deal because
you're no longer getting music from the artist, right?
Yeah.
Like it's like, but nowadays there's so many Tekashi 69. So if he goes to jail, the kids are just like, whatever, I guess I'm done with him.
This goes back to the Pusha T thing. Like I find it very hard to put myself in a fan or like a stan of these type of artists. Because like, how can you? I can't see myself worshiping a guy like Tekashi 69.
Yeah.
Like I just listen to his music to see what he's about.
Yeah. Well, when it comes to like, you know, his fans and shit like that, and that demographic and this and that generation,
maybe that's like old talk now.
Like I feel like they're like uneducated in like, you know, repercussions and shit, like, you know, consequences for your actions and shit. Like they think you could literally do anything because you could do it on the gram, because the gram, like,
the gram justifies so much shit that isn't right.
Yeah, and it captures like micro moments, right? Yeah. That's what the gram captures. So like they're just seeing you doing your fuckery online, but they're not seeing the consequences of that fuckery. Like, you know what I mean? If you do some real shit on, like, you know, in real life, say I go in front of a fucking police station and I fucking, you know, piss on the sidewalk or some shit.
But it's more of a money thing too. Like, let's talk about, like, this guy's like rich as fuck. He thinks he's invincible. That's the other thing. He thinks he can just do whatever, you know? Like,
yeah, but I'm tying it back all to social media. Like, I think he
would not exist in
He would not exist
non-social media age.
in the non-social media age.
Yeah, no, that's for sure.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys too. You know, a lot of these guys came up because of social media.
Yeah.
So
And it pretty much like, you know, it puts the perception out there that they can do whatever the fuck they want and go as they please, like on social media, right? Without social media, like back in the day, you couldn't just walk around like that. You couldn't be like, "Yo, I'm the fucking shit," right? You couldn't. You had to prove that you were the shit. Now you can literally go online and be like, "I'm the shit," and people are like, "Yeah, he's the shit," and then blow up like that.
Yeah.
They won't have to like actually see you. You know what I mean?
yeah,
If you get what I'm saying. And then, yeah, I mean, there you go.
Yeah, if I see some dude online shooting a gun in the air, I'm like, yo, I want to do that too. It doesn't seem like it's that bad.
Yeah, and then you send it to your friends, they send it to their friends, and then he gets all the clout. And then he has like 50 million followers. And all of a sudden, you know, he's booking shows and like, you know, he's getting all these fans to pay money to go to his show. And that's what happened with this kid. Like, he did so many antics online that people started following him and like, you know, supporting that movement. And that's how he got the money.
Yeah. Lots of kids are chasing that hustle too.
Yeah. It's all about the shock value fucking hustle.
He got so many followers, and the feds started following him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Probably what happened to him. What did he actually, like, what was his charges?
It's just like, what was it, like racketeering and fucking like being there present, like probably like aiding and abetting, or just like being. I think he was with someone who pulled a gun, like someone in his squad like pulled a gun, and there was like a fucking assault. Someone got shot. He was there.
Yeah.
When
Like,
it comes to the racketeering charge, the feds are claiming that all the money that he's making, he's funneling it through his gang. Like he's like that money is being used to buy his gang like firearms, used to buy these gang
Bricks
members,
and shit.
The
drugs.
thing is, he's not the only rapper doing this. He just somehow, by some measure, did it stupidly. Or he just didn't have like a good lawyer on payola or something.
No, he put all his business on the gram.
Yeah.
It's simple as that.
That's the other thing.
That's what I'm trying to tie this back to social media. You're putting your business.
But like,
out there. You're not moving slickly.
To what effect was he putting it on the gram though? Like, what was he doing on the gram?
Have you seen this guy on the gram?
I actually no, I haven't.
This man pulls out guns. Like he'll show coke on the table. Like this guy'll be smoking weed in the
really
on the camera. Like all the FBI has to do is pull up his profile and they got him. Like that's it. That's why this story's so dumb.
Do you follow Tekashi 69?
No, but I've looked up like videos about the case.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and like
And they showed like that same kind of shit. That
he's been doing that type of stuff. I've been looking at like a couple of DJ acts.
But are other artists doing like stupid shit like that too? Like maybe not pulling guns. Yeah.
I don't know if they're associated with.
Bobby Shmurda did it.
Yeah, there it is.
I don't know if they're associated with big gangs like the Bloods and stuff, because like that's what Tekashi's all about, right?
All right.
If you've seen his
large
videos,
gang
he's all up in the fucking videos with the Bloods, like 500 gang members, and they're actually gang members.
Right.
I don't know if anybody else has been doing that, like if you look at Lil
It's actually jokes because people are saying that he paid his way into the Bloods because back then he used to like show his like all blue bed sheets and like all blue bandanas and shit.
Yeah, I think I heard about that. Yeah, he's definitely a fraud. Like he's a
oh, I think the game actually said some shit like yeah. Oh my god,
That's totally...
fake as blood.
yeah.
That's totally possible.
And then
like...
he's been like pissing off a lot of people, like so it's just like
that's true.
He's just a shit disturber.
It's like a gangster troll, is what he is.
He's a gangster troll, like, and then they just caught up to him because he thought he was just untouchable.
Yeah.
Like
you can be one or the other. You can't do both.
Yeah. You can't have like a stack of coke on your fucking table like Instagram
With
it, like,
rainbow hair.
being like, yo, come get me. Like that's what
Damn
little
clown.
Yeah.
He looks like a clown.
Wow. All these clowns look like clowns.
Anyway, that's what I have to say about it. I know I was on rant.
Clown.
Wow, Jams Tekashi 69 rant only on the Millennial Hipsters podcast.
Better clip that.
Episode 31.
Fake ass blood.
PS4 cut.
PS4. Yo, is anyone buying the PS4 CUH? Have you heard about this? The new PS4, the iteration of PS4 Pro. It's the PS4 Pro CUH.
Are you serious right now?
I'm not even fucking joking. It's the next one after the PS4 Pro. It's
Is
a
it
little.
slimmer?
It's incrementally better. It's literally called CUH. PS4 CUH. Sorry, PS4 Pro CUH.
For what?
Well, you can't really say.
What does
I mean,
it stand for?
it also.
It's a PS4 Pro, That's what we're saying it is.
Now I'm buying the shit.
Yeah, for
It
sure.
actually has a different casing on it as well.
Oh, it does. It actually looks sick. It actually looks great.
It's a it's like a little bit of a see-through blue color, and it has like a gold PS4 symbol.
It looks cool. It does look
Sounds
like-
kind of cool.
You have to add that into. Yeah.
It does cool. It does sound cool, also, okay, so California fires. People are saying there's conspiracies and shit that the fires were started deliberately with plane-mounted laser weapons.
Fuck. Why do they need that to start a fire?
the lasers.
Why are they starting the fire?
No, why would you need a fucking
Laser
weapon to start a fire?
How even is this? I got one right here.
All right. The entire California is fucking high. All right.
Yeah, that's what it is. All the weeds burning up out there.
Should not burn.
Yo, it's the lasers, man. Who really started the fire, man? Why is that the classic weed stoner?
Weed.
It's lasers, man.
As soon as someone smokes weed, they're just yo.
You have to say man.
Yeah.
The aliens, man. They started the fire.
Yeah.
They want to blaze the planet.
Meanwhile, people who are smoking weed are like fucking doctors prescribing your fucking. And how long have you had the anal bleeding for?
Oh, we'll just rub some ointment.
The people that are smoking weed are like, pull the fuck over! He's got a gun!
Cannabis
Like-
is now legal in Canada.
Oh.
So come up here and just chill.
Cannabis is that guy sounds way too excited.
Oh man, he smoked a bunch of weed before
he
he
did.
recorded.
He's
that.
like his eyes are like red as fuck, and he's just
Cannabis is now legal.
legal in Canada.
Hey guys, guess what I just learned?
Wow, he had that short exit breath on Canada. Canada, like
Cannabis is now legal in Canada.
yeah.
How many takes do you think that took? You gotta say cannabis in Canada in the same
Right, the same pitch.
Canada is more legal than cannabis.
The can on cannabis has to sound identical to the can on Canada.
Cannabis.
Yo, I think we smoked too much.
Wow. No, someone probably fucked it up on purpose to hear him just say it again. No, you gotta do it again, man.
Cannabis is now
Yeah, I want to see the
legal in-
outtakes for this.
Wow.
You got anything else?
Yo, anybody got anything else? Pikachu movie, fucking
That looks nice too. I don't like Pokemon.
No.
No,
Ryan Reynolds.
I'm not into talking Pikachu.
Toy Story 4. They need to let Toy Story die. Come
Yeah,
on,
they
man.
I feel like they should in this one.
Yeah.
I heard that.
Maybe it's still good for kids. I don't know.
Why is there a talking Pikachu though?
I don't know why there's a talking
Why?
Pikachu.
Like, that
I'm
doesn't
not
make
sure.
sense.
It
Like-
doesn't. And why is he a detective? Like, what's going on? Like,
Well, I looked up and there is a Pikachu detective game.
comic? Oh, game?
Yeah, but
Okay.
he's not supposed to be talking though.
He's just talking like a regular dude? Like a stoner? Hey, man.
Pikachu?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
In the trailer, it's
wow, okay.
Ryan Reynolds. He does the voice.
I thought he was just saying
Which
like
I'm
Pikachu
a
type
little
shit.
tired of Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool, and
That's true too. It's too much now, right?
Yeah.
I'm surprised he got that role because it's
I don't mind it.
Why not?
I don't know.
You're surprised he got Deadpool?
because they got
no,
Pikachu as
oh,
well. Like,
okay,
because
okay.
we've
I'm
seen
like,
so
he's
much of
he's perfect for
Deadpool.
Deadpool.
No, he's definitely perfect for Deadpool.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
now it's like
he's Pikachu.
You know, why not? Why not
But
add it?
this is not the normal.
Just don't think of it as Ryan Reynolds because it's just a voice, right?
Yeah.
But you can't get it out of your mind. You
No.
know how he sounds.
Yeah.
Like, it's like,
Whatever. I think I'm down to check it out, but when it drops online, you know how to do.
wow.
Yeah.
you know, no.
You're not. No.
In case the feds.
When's the last time anyone ever been to the theater?
We talk about this a lot. We talk about this a lot. This is a reoccurring
last week.
topic.
Wow. So what'd you
Last
see?
week? Okay.
I saw a Tamil movie.
Oh my God! Represent. What was it called? You have to tell us.
Sakar or something.
Wow.
It's a new
Sakar Pause.
It's a new video
cigar?
movie.
Cigar, eh?
Yeah, I
Tamil
noticed.
Mafia?
Yo, like the picture was crisp as fuck. Like better than.
Better.
Like,
Hold it
STC
now.
and shit.
Better than Western
The
movies.
movie was shit, but like.
Wait, why are you act so? Why are you act
stream?
so surprised though? The Tamil people can't make 4K movies?
Oh, is that what you're trying to say? Yeah. Wait. What are you trying to fucking say? Hold on.
I haven't been.
Wow.
I haven't been to a Tamil movie in like
Okay,
20
so
years.
John David lives at what? I'm just,
I haven't been in like 15 years.
Yeah, that's like
now it's like 10,000
Yeah, it's
K.
like legit. And the shots were clean. The movie was weird, but
Shots were clean. Pause. What was the movie about?
it's
Was it lasers and shit?
Were the action scenes like
over the
Were they, yeah, were they Tamil? Like it was high quality old movie. Like it was that what it was? Like
Yeah, that's classic. The formula is always going to be the same.
yeah?
You need
Did like the bullets bounce off the guy's like forehead
Yeah, like
and like it shoot
like-
the guy that was like shooting the bullet at him?
like sunglasses in the desert fighting. Like
Yeah, there's a lot of.
Wow.
For some reason, in every fight, he somehow managed to pick up like an industrial pipe,
okay,
no matter where he was,
And it was bigger than him.
beating mans and shit.
industrial pipe.
Yeah,
Okay,
Industrial pipe pause.
episode 31, industrial pipe.
can't leave home without it. Okay.
there were some like Chinese guys there, like a group of young Asian dudes.
watching the Tamil
Like,
movie.
they were balling up outside, and then they were watching the movie. I sort of God.
Yo,
That's crazy.
they're trying to get some pretty ass Tamil girls or some shit. That's what because you know these Chinese guys that they like are brown girls. I'm not even joking. That's a thing.
Yeah,
That's a fucking thing.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, conspiracy theory.
maybe.
Yeah.
I'm cool with it.
The Asian guys are trying to steal.
You guys trying to grips up on the Sri Lankan girls to try to learn the movies and shit.
Yeah,
Trying to learn the.
And then when they pull up on them at the date, they'd be like, so remember the scene where they're in the desert fighting with the sunglasses? That's right.
yeah.
That's
All
right.
about that shit.
Remember the scene with the.
It was chill, man. Like people, yeah. I was like yelling shit during the movie because I felt safe.
What's the
amongst my
scene
people.
at a Tamil movie? At like a brown, I've never been to a brown movie. Does everyone like have their bare foot up and like everyone's like throwing
Funny that you say that,
curry
yeah.
Tupperware all over the place?
There
Like,
was an auntie in front of me who kept readjusting herself and lying down like 2 seats, like she was.
Nice, nice. I like to see
my
that.
That's what
I like to
Like
see
a
people
jacket,
comfortable
like-
in theaters.
Yeah, like you don't
Yeah.
see that at regular theater.
so disgusting.
I went like 20 minutes late and I still managed to get. We got like 4 seats in the back row.
Wow.
Is there still a Tamil theater at Woodside there?
Yeah, that's where it was.
That's the
where it
one.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
where it
that's
was.
the
Oh, my
one,
bad, my
yeah.
bad, my bad.
Woodside, yeah.
Okay. I remember that from back. I never been, but I've heard it was there.
Is there an intermission?
But yeah,
Yeah.
and there's
That's what's crazy. The intermission is nuts. I've never.
How long was it?
I would love Western movies to have an
It
intermission.
needed an intermission. How long was it?
It's like
Probably-
3 hours.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
That's like standard.
Yeah, it is. That's like a short.
Yeah.
I like the intermission. 10 minutes to you chill, talk about how shit the movie is.
Yeah.
crack jokes and shit.
The intermission
back to
is
the
so
movie.
good.
Yeah.
Because I need nibs. You know, I didn't
gives you a
get the
break.
nibs.
You can go to
I feel
water.
like it's somehow like the South Asian
It's a show.
film industry got a whole roll of film that they were just like, yo, we gotta use this shit. Like
There must be.
like
right.
it got imported like
I
back
was
in
just
the
thinking
day.
about that. I was just thinking about that.
And
Like,
it's like
they have.
it's a big stack just in a fucking
Right.
warehouse.
Is that why they're using more of it
We
every
just gotta
time?
fucking use
Yeah,
this
why
shit.
are your movies 3 hours? It's like what?
You have to
That's two
use the
movies.
supply.
No, but legit, if it's a good movie, I don't mind sitting there for 3 hours.
Yeah.
I don't understand
If it's
that.
a
though.
good, like, engaging movie. But not this one.
True. So, Boof, what's your last movie that you saw in the theater?
In the theater?
Yo, you have to try to
The
remember.
theater.
I can't even remember. Just say.
What's the last one you?
Did you say The Matrix?
What's the last one you think you saw?
Matrix. Wow.
The theater?
Yeah.
Try.
Theater.
Just whatever. Just any movie you can think of now.
Avengers.
Fuck the last one.
No, I didn't even see that in theaters.
Is it this year? At least it was this year.
All
I
right,
didn't go
we'll
this
get
year.
back to Boof. We'll get back.
No, we won't get back to me. I'm gonna have to figure this out now.
Yes,
because-
we have to fucking. I want to hear this
Stop
right
the-
now.
Yeah, like
You need to remember what movie you saw in the
It's
fucking
probably
theater.
some bullshit
You've never
movie.
been to the theater then. So your recollection, you've never been to the theater. You don't even know what the fuck we're talking about. I'm getting really upset.
Weekend theater?
So you don't know what the movies are.
I don't. Ask me what movies came out this month.
Okay, no.
I have
obviously.
no idea.
But okay, what's the last movie you remember seeing in the theater at least?
It's some bullshit movie someone dragged you to, I know.
It's gotta be. I probably didn't even
Some
want to see
fucking
it.
Queen Latifah Christmas story or some shit.
That was a good movie.
That was great. That was
She
great.
died and came back, right?
Wait, LL Cool J had like a
As
weird
a
thing in his
ghost?
eye.
I can't
Queen
remember. I can't
Latifah, the
remember.
ghost
You know what?
of
Forget it.
Christmas. Like,
I can't remember what
Mad
was the
annoying.
last movie I saw.
No,
in the
come
theater.
on. The Grudge.
Nah.
The Purge.
The Purge.
No, I hated those. I didn't watch those.
I saw just skipping over Bruce.
Black Panther. No, that
Black
was
Panther was good. I saw
didn't
it
see
in the theater.
What was the last one you saw then? General.
Jurassic Park, the last one, the latest
No, I
one.
didn't see that.
Jurassic
Those
Park
are-
World 2 or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Those are the
what I
type
saw.
of movies you
Those are
gotta
like in the
go
summer.
to the theaters for.
Yeah, it was great in the theater, man.
Huge action, crazy
Yeah.
shit going on. Like I'm not going to the theater to watch men's,
I'm going to the theater
To watch men's. Like,
Watch
I'm not,
sci-fi.
we're not
Watchmen.
going to the theater to watch
Probably
men's.
Watchmen.
You know?
Sci-fi and
Oh,
thrillers.
shit.
So you gotta
So
go for
Watchmen.
those.
That's the movie. I think I saw
Watchmen?
was the Watchmen. Yeah,
You're
it was
lying.
Good.
That's
No,
like 10
You're
years
just
ago.
saying that
Why not?
because we said Watchmans.
I don't know.
No, that's too long ago.
I believe him,
You've
I
seen
believe
it.
him.
No,
How
you've
long
seen a
ago was
movie
that?
after that.
You
That
have.
was like 10 years ago. I remember I was in school.
Poof, I'm taking you to the movies this weekend.
Yeah.
If you
I
haven't
don't
been
wanna
to
see
the
any
movies.
fucking movies,
Yo, let's
man.
get lit,
Yeah,
let's get
try to
wet,
get
and then go to the
booty.
movies.
Movies suck. All right, and I think
No,
I
I'm
talked
off.
about this.
I'm off on Monday. You want to go to the movies?
Yo, I'm
Yeah.
off on Monday too.
All right, we're going to the
Oh,
movies. All right,
shit.
next
The
week. Tune in next
fuck?
week.
Now this guy has to call and say.
Next week we're doing the podcast live in the theaters
Theater with everyone talking.
at Morningside Cineplex. Meet us there.
Bring in a bottle of Henny,
We will do a podcast, and you can be a
Instagram
guest.
live.
Crazy, man.
Sunday night too. I'm down.
Okay, yeah, we'll do Sunday
Wow.
night. Shea Fan
Oh
should be
shit,
free.
yo, we're getting
We
lit.
need to
Let's
like
get
a-
wet.
We need to get a
Let's
good
get
movie
lit.
though. What movie is good?
Need a big booty.
Oh, Halloween was the last one I saw. Fuck, there it is.
Halloween.
Yeah.
That was a good movie.
New
too.
Halloween?
That was a really good scary movie. Yeah, that was a really good one.
You like scary movies, eh?
Scary movies are sick. I like watching thrillers and like sci-fi's in the theater. You know, I like District 9 in the theater. I like
theater.
I like Gone Girl in the theater. I like,
Gone Girl was good.
like
Gone
I
Girl was
like
good.
you know Enemy in the
I don't like
theater.
those type of movies.
I like that shit in the theater.
like to
They're
watch those at
weird.
home.
They're fucking weird. I just like the weird.
What,
like,
Gone Girl?
Yeah, because there's no real action.
I like the weird shit though.
Yeah.
I like the story though.
Yeah.
I like the action's
No,
too
but like
much.
when I say watching at home, I'm not like watching on a tablet or a laptop, like a proper
Yeah,
TV.
you're
Like a
right.
proper TV with sound and
Yeah.
stuff, but like, yeah, I can't like, you know, when it comes to like those like movies where you have to pay attention, I can't stand people like going, ooh, like, you know, like their reactions. and
No,
shit.
but people don't do that in the theater as much as you think. A lot of people
You
really
hear that a little
quiet.
bit, like when something happens, you're just like, ooh.
No, a lot. Like
Sometimes
I'm the
like-
idiot.
That's what I was gonna say. Michelle's present.
You just hear like fade,
I'm
you just hear
probably the funny
fade
guy.
like,
I'm like,
oh,
No,
Like,
no,
I'm
you
just
really
like-
don't hear that.
I think it,
You don't hear
yo,
that.
I hear that
really?
sometimes, man.
You heard that once?
No,
you hate
yeah,
the theaters.
no.
Yeah, you don't ever hear
Nah,
that.
Jurassic Park. There's like a couple jump scenes. and
Okay,
shit like
that's
that.
an action movie. People are gonna be having fun.
yeah,
like,
people.
Yeah,
For
I
like-
want to hear any other people having fun.
But like for
I want.
I
thrillers-
like that when
For
people
like
get scared
sci-fi
and shit.
shits, signs in the theater, amazing. Like those are
that's-
fun movies.
that's
Like
different.
you
People
know,
are like, oh,
no,
yo, it happens, man.
Oh,
It doesn't happen. Bro. I think-
What the fuck?
You might
Who
get.
even says that regularly?
Yeah, it's like,
Or like if a car crash happens, it's like, ooh. It's like, fuck, shut the fuck up.
That would piss me the fuck
Yeah,
off,
that piss
honestly.
me
Like, why
I
the
wanna
fuck
hear
are you
your
getting
shit.
so into
And you'll hear like 20 people do that.
go to
It's
watch Fast and the Furious.
like, I know they can't
those
help
type
it,
of
but I'm just like, I want to watch this shit at home then. Yo.
This guy, yeah, fuck you. Ooh, no one does. Ooh, trust.
So we're
one
not
does
taking
that,
me
bro.
to the theaters.
Okay,
next week.
wow. Oh,
I mean,
God.
I mean,
Yo, you know what else is sick to watch in theaters? Like when you watch those like Tony
Braxton movies.
Tony
videos.
Tony
It
Braxton
wasn't bad
live.
enough for me.
No, crazy
Video in the theater.
crazy kung fu movies where
Kai
like
Pfeiffer looking.
Oh yeah, we tried watching a couple of those.
mans are getting their limbs fucked up and shit. Like just
The
fucking
crazy
boom,
kung fu
boom.
movies. What do you mean, like old school ones?
No, have you seen like Tony Jaa like Ong Bak and shit?
Oh, that.
What, Mackay Pfeiffer was that?
Kai Pfeiffer was in
Just anything
Tony
crazy
Braxton's
fighting.
video. He wasn't man enough for me.
Oh, I thought he was in Ong Bak.
No,
Fighting Ong
okay,
Bak.
we-
But
are
Kai
getting-
Pfeiffer was also in The Boy Is Mine. Remember? Wow.
I don't remember. Oh, yes.
yeah, that-
He was bald.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked weird bald.
He always played like a bald sleaze guy in every R&B video. It's so weird. Why was he in Tony Braxton's? Anyway, Tony Jaa.
Tony
So,
Jaa.
I'm gonna
yeah.
check those
Is
out.
Tony Braxton a singer? No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
From back in the day.
And she married Baby.
Little baby.
No, baby. Birdman.
No.
Sorry, Birdman. Sorry, not baby.
Really?
Birdman. Yeah, they're married.
That's fucked up.
Oh my god.
You didn't know that? They're married.
I
That's
was
crazy.
today years
He,
old when
like,
I
ruined
found
her
this
life.
out.
He, pardon?
Me
I bet
too,
he like
man.
ruined her life.
Wow, you know what's funny? I thought you said he ruined the pussy.
Oh,
That's what he said. I was like, what the fuck?
All right,
I
guys.
guess.
So I think we should wrap it up.
Wow.
Coming down on the times.
This guy is a doomsday timer.
Wow. He's like, yo, when does my life end?
I click it. I'll click it.
Wow.
Oh, there it goes.
It reminds me of the freaking Jake
That reminds me
GoldenEye.
of this. Like,
It
GoldenEye.
reminds me of the book.
Remember GoldenEye? You press pause, and the pause menu is the watch.
Oh yeah.
He destroyed.
it reminds me of the Sri Lankan kid that used to hate elementary school, and he'd be like, 5 more days until I'm out of this hell. Wow. It just comes
That's
to
like
my
me
mind.
at work.
Yeah,
Okay, that
yeah,
sounds
yeah.
like
It's
such
just
an
so
Apu
funny.
line.
Yeah, it's so funny though.
He sounds like
because
Apu.
Yeah,
Like,
it
It,
does.
like that's how stressed he was. Like he's like out of this hell. Like I was like, wow. Like you hate this place if this is hell.
I hated school too.
that is such a stereotypical
Because when
like,
he would get-
Apu
he was-
line
he was
from like
big-
Apu. Like
It's so funny because he would
the
get
fuck?
picked on. You know what I mean? He would get picked on.
out
and then he-
of this head. Like,
yeah. And then he just say these anecdotal things to himself after someone like called like a faggot or something, and they'd run off, and then he'd be like, and they'd pull his coat, and then he'd get into
okay,
a
this guy
fight.
was like living a cartoon life. Like what the hell?
And then he'd be like, 5 more days until I'm out of this hell. Like, wow, it was insane. That was
So
just
he's
like-
being bullied, and then he says that to himself.
yes. No, yes. That's what. This is what I remember.
So like
That's
he
why
was
it's
in a
hilarious.
show. Like
Yeah,
He's
that's
like
why it's
Apu-
fucking hilarious.
It's like Apu's son in the episode of The
I
Simpsons.
know we picture Apu sitting on the curb singing.
Yeah.
yeah.
5 more
my
episodes
God.
until they write me out of this hell.
Wow.
All right, y'all. Episode 31. Thank y'all for listening. We out.